Imagine a boxing legend crumbling under the bright lights, not just from the blows of his opponent, but from invisible demons weighing him down before he even stepped into the ring. That's the heart-wrenching saga of Chris Eubank Jr.'s recent defeat to Conor Benn, a story that begs the question: what unseen struggles can derail a fighter's skill and spirit? Stick around, because this isn't just about punches and knockouts. It's about the raw human side of the sport that most fans never see. In their high-stakes rematch at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Eubank Jr. appeared utterly drained right from the opening bell. His signature jab, usually lightning fast and precise, dragged like it was stuck in mud. And his usual flurry of punches, the kind that had powered him to a thrilling win in their April clash, simply vanished. Even his trademark ferocious intensity, which had been the secret weapon in that first bout, was nowhere to be found. His form deteriorated as the fight progressed, with his technique growing sluggish and his energy only flickering briefly when Benn landed some stinging countershots. By the final 12th round, the tide turned decisively. Benn unleashed a devastating 1-2 combination that rattled Eubank Jr., sending shockwaves through his body and making his legs tremble uncontrollably. He collapsed awkwardly to the canvas, legs giving way as if they'd been betrayed. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite the odds, Eubank Jr. refused to stay down. With mere seconds ticking away and Benn charging in for the kill, he forced himself back up, ready for whatever punishment was coming. Sure enough, Benn pummeled him again, knocking him down head first this time. Yet with glassy eyes and unyielding resolve, Eubank Jr. rose once more, enduring the barrage until the bell mercifully rang. Conor Benn defeats Chris Eubank Jr. to take 2-knockdown revenge win. www.skysports.com/boxing news 1240942 Conor Benn knocks Chris Eubank Jr. down twice as he takes rematch revenge at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Conor Benn beats a Eubank, but still wants to emulate his father with WBC title win. https skysports.com/boxing news 124013471166 Conor Benn beats Chris Eubank Jr. but still wants to emulate his father and win WBC World Championship. Not got Sky? Get Sky Sports. https://www.skysportstv or stream with no contract on now. https://www.skysportsonline.dxscrli. The previous user messages revealed in his post-fight interview that troubles had haunted him long before the bell. "I've endured absolute turmoil to even get to this point," he shared candidly. "I truly believed that no matter the hurdles I'd faced, I'd draw on my boxing prowess, the same skills that dazzled everyone in that inaugural matchup, and outsmart Conor Benn." He paused, then admitted, "Yet from the very first round, I realized I was wrong. But that's fine. I'm a warrior at heart. This is my calling, dangers and all. We charge into battle regardless, and I gave it everything I had." He went on to praise Benn's stellar showing. Conor delivered an epic performance, executing flawlessly and earning every bit of his triumph. Hats off to him. While hinting that he needed time to heal from unspecified woes, Eubank Jr. made it clear he wouldn't use it as an alibi. "We're not diminishing Conor's effort," he emphasized. "You witnessed my dominance in the first fight. Now draw your own conclusions from this one. I was out there believing the spotlight would ignite my fire, but it just wasn't there. Conor was powerful, swift, and relentless. Congrats to him once more." He stressed the need for mending. "I must address my personal challenges, and only then can I contemplate my journey in boxing." And this is the part most people miss. Could this mean hanging up the gloves? Eubank Jr. has big news. He's about to become a dad to twin boys, A life-altering shift that might reshape his outlook on a brutal profession like boxing. Please use Chrome browser for a more accessible video player. Ben, ever the thoughtful rival, commented on this milestone. He's got far more pressing matters now. Winning in life means having those twin sons. If I were in his shoes, I'd reevaluate why I'm stepping into the ring, because fatherhood takes precedence. It's not my place to dictate if he should retire. That's his decision with his crew. But life's bigger picture is unfolding for him right now. Reflecting on it before the rematch, Eubank Jr. acknowledged boxing's perils. It's a risky game, and you want to stick around for your children's growth. These intense bouts drain you every time, so it's worth pondering. But currently, I'm passionate about my fighter's life. He didn't foresee kids softening him. Hey, I'm already laid back. Mellow doesn't get any mellower. Kids won't alter who I am deep down. They'll enhance me, but not change my core. I'm thrilled for them to discover what Dad does or did. Please use Chrome browser for a more accessible video player. This brings us to the intricate bond with his own father. Chris Eubank Sr., whose shadow looms large over Junior's career. Senior's famed feud with Ben's dad, Nigel, ignited this father-son rivalry in the ring for the juniors. Eubank Jr. had distanced himself from his father for years, but they reconciled for the first fight. Senior even attended the second, despite pleading with his son to walk away beforehand. Though they don't always see eye to eye, Junior gained empathy after stepping in as a father figure to his nephew Raheem, following the tragic loss of his brother Sebastian. Please use Chrome browser for a more accessible video player. I started sympathizing with my dad's perspective through caring for Raheem, Eubank Jr. explained. Loving a child that deeply makes you dread any harm coming their way. I'd never felt that kind of bond before. It helped me grasp my father's protectiveness toward me. Reconnecting with him is monumental, especially as he becomes their grandpa. 2 years ago, when we were estranged, I wondered how I'd manage with kids. Now, having him in my life feels incredibly valuable. It's a blessing. Please use Chrome browser for a more accessible video player. So where does this path lead for Chris Eubank Jr.? Can someone truly fulfilled and content keep battling in the ring? Should they? I pursue my passion daily. Through all the ups and downs, I'm still doing what I adore, he reflected. I'm breathing, I'm joyful, I'm a boxer. Life fulfills me, so I'm all right. But here's where the debate ignites. Is it responsible for a new father to risk his life in such a violent sport, or does personal fulfillment trump safety? Some might argue that true happiness comes from protecting loved ones at all costs, while others see boxing as an extension of one's identity that shouldn't be sacrificed. What do you think? Should fatherhood be a deal breaker for fighters like Eubank Jr., or can he balance both worlds? And does his complex family dynamic make him more resilient or more vulnerable? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own take on this gripping story.